Look at these nice young men. We're having a lovely time.
Yeah, we got a TriCast here. Originally, I had Henry scheduled to cover the rest of bracket, but the rest of bracket is one set, or two sets, I guess, eventually, but it's just grand finals. Yeah. So we're just going to bring them in, wrap it up here, and
here we go.
My God. They're not wasting a second. That's so crazy.
No chance to reintroduce
We are not playing today. We are making it happen.
We're not playing. We're playing.
Yeah.
We're going as quick as we can before we get kicked out for screaming at video games.
Yeah. And honestly, there's a lot less scrimmage than usual. I feel like we haven't been as nearly as much of a nuisance as we were the last time. At least I was here.
Sure, somehow you're correct.
Yeah.
All right, Rob Slayer has to be really creative with these recovery options. Joker definitely has a lot more options to employ against Rob than Banjo does, so Rob Slayer can't really rest on his laurels of playing the big scary robot, because he's playing the scary twink with the big scary red man behind him.
Yeah, and I'm scared of that twink. I'm much more scared of him than Rob. But honestly, I mean, these are two Jordan players. They know how each other play. This is a storied set history, I'm sure. And barely slipping by because Joker doesn't have a hurt box. Like at all. They should have done something about that later on. But you know, we can't all have what we want. But
yeah, I mean, if Pichu is bigger than Pikachu, then it's the excuse.
Yeah, I get it, but I really don't. I don't. Some of these design choices are very interesting. Like Rob Down still doing that? I don't know, man. And Omega finally showing a little bit of that wear from how long this tournament's been going, missing that forward air drag down.
First time ever.
Yeah, literally ever. He's been doing that since he came out of the womb.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you know what, though?
Here we are.
All roads lead to the 3-1 lead.
So true. It's a truth nuke right there. It's a truth Peter Ginsburg nuke right there. And a nice little down throw up air. Even the good guy catches you off guard sometimes.
Yup. Oh, man.
Here we are. We're just having fun. And Rob Slayer finally having some fun catching a little bit of momentum. Nice little dash attack, catching him across the stage, but some down tilts, making some money.
Good awareness there from Rob Slayer, waiting for the Arsene to take effect, too. I feel like because it's like a low-key spot dodge. You know what I mean? It's a spot dodge you can react out of instantly. But he, like, it's kind of a frame trap, too. Sure. I bet there's a little bit of...
spot dodge from the tilt.
That's true. There's a little bit of N-line on some of those joints, though.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I didn't feel like it. Oh, but
okay.
Rob Slayer's feeling that convergence right there.
Twin, he's at 39. Where did those stocks go?
Yeah.
He almost killed him at 0. He got a reversal gyro off the way.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't have Arsene on you.
Yeah, that's true.
You better be caught with him without it.
Oh my gosh. Is that gonna do it?
Not quite. Barely. Joker's too heavy. Oh, but that will. Yeah, nice little back air.
And that was in record time, reverse 3-stomp. We've seen a lot of those on mainstream today, but that was like the quickest possible. That was just dominant from Rob Slayer at the very end of that game. That was so clean.
These guys love scrapping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Georgia players, man, they're here to play. They're here to play. They made their way through the whole bracket, and here we are, finding ourselves at the end of the road. Grand Finals, Rob Slayer up 1-0, and not even on a reset yet.
I know, yeah, no. Everyone, if the pace continues the way it has just started in Game 1, everyone buckle up, really quick, go run, grab a snack. We might be here for a minute.
Or like maybe 5 at best.
Maybe.
This game's been flying off the shelf, man.
That's true, yeah. If you have like a fridge right next to you and you want a snack to watch this banger set, get it immediately.
Yeah. You don't know, again, like you saw in that last game, you don't know when stocks are going to be going, especially with a character like Rob, where you can just 0 to death so quickly.
And Joker's like Arsene-based knockback can just steal stocks so fast too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this is the ultimate I like to see right here. I love going for that double dare.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
And it's optimal. That's what's great about Joker. Like the cool stuff is optimal. You have to do the cool stuff to win.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the cool stuff. I don't know if double back air frame trap with Arsene is cool, but it's blue. It's blue and red, and I like that. Those are good colors.
That's true. Yeah, Joker's like color scheming is so sick.
Yeah, it's just Persona. The base like Persona art style is so cool. You know who looks like Joker from Persona 5, man?
All right, that LP's gonna grab him and take him down to the bottom of the stage, rather. Omega continuing to rack on damage, but as we saw in that last game, that low-key don't matter at all.
Yeah, and I'm hoping for Omega's sake that he doesn't find himself in the same position, just because I feel like whoa.
Oh my gosh, you see him moving? We are so late into the bracket. I was worried about bracket fatigue for Omega. It is not looking like we're seeing that at all. That was such good movement and such a good stock taken by Omega.
Man, if everyone had a wave run like that, this game would be so sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking, you said that double bear frame trap wasn't cool. I was thinking, I was like, you gotta take the bad with the good.
Yeah,
to win Ultimate.
Honestly, I take back what I said. I'm sorry, Omega. I didn't mean it.
Whoa!
And we're already getting 75. 76? Oh! Taking them down with them down to hell. Oh my god.
That was such a crazy string at the very end there. Omega was just in his grill the whole time, right? Even when he knew he was dead, he threw up the chump check up B.
Yeah, he went for it.
And it worked.
It happened. And Rob Slayer, he says his tag is Hell Mode. That's the mode that Omega was in that whole game. Hell might be the end, but Omega is your end. I think we're going to small battlefield now. Finding our way there. And honestly, this has been a scrap fest.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Oh, sorry, Hello Bastion. Still a scrap fest though.
Yeah. No, it's a scrap fest. It's like just going all across like the legal stages.
Yeah, and honestly, I love seeing that. Georgia is known as the PS2 Go Next state.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see them. They've kind of broken that habit.
Hey, they got a big pop bonus this time, bro. This ain't 404. We got some money on the line here. They're gonna counter pick. They're gonna like pull out all the stops in this set.
Yeah. Sure. Even if it's not in their home state, they're still gonna be going crazy.
I mean, we have more money at this regional than they do with their 404, so they probably care a little bit more.
Whatever profanity you might hear on the open mic, it is not about this match. We love this match here.
Yeah, this is actually peak.
Yeah, and Omega seeing everything but the peak of that blast zone, finding his way back down somehow. Shilpo back air finally gonna take it though.
Sneaky reversal across the stage there. Sometimes he just catches you.
And a drag down.
A nice little forward air. One up air, drag down smash. Wow.
Sour spot there. Yeah. Very clean move. I feel like that was like low key, maybe a little crusty DI.
Yeah,
that's like the crust you have. Like you just kind of let you clean your room. There's a little bit of crust there. It's fine.
Sometimes you just gotta bring the broom back and do a little
check. Like a little shack.
You can have a little bit of crust as a tree. I feel like.
Yeah, just a little bit. Something you can get to another day.
Exactly.
But if you don't have the crust, it's a little inhuman,
Yeah, it feels like you're in a padded cell almost. But Rob Slayer getting this guy in the cell of the blast zone. The whole stage is just a big box.
That's true. Giant box.
Yeah.
Up on Hollow Bastion too, specifically. My goodness. I can't believe Omega lived that. That was just an immaculate recovery, pushing the character to his limits.
And a little accidental side B trying to get gyro out, at least something to zone him out, but giving him free little down throw back air, free damage, and every ounce of damage right now is what he needs to survive. Omega, okay, never mind, you were right. That's why that was broken.
It's great, right? What I tell you. That is way more than the R button that we all have.
That's true. But he can't do it on command.
Depends on the matchup.
Yeah. But these down guns finally coming in. Wow.
Beautiful conversion off of the downward pointed gun there. That was just a good awareness. The awareness you have when you've been solo maining a character like Joker for the entire time. He looks sneaky technical, you know what I mean? For a character you see that frequently, you're like, oh, he's probably like not that hard. Joker has a lot of technical stuff, and Omega just like maybe the best at employing it.
Yeah, especially this late into like a bracket too, like that fatigue, you might be off point with that, you might not be getting the reads that you want, and the fact that Omega's been able to carry it this far is pretty incredible.
Something to see for sure, just narrowly evading that back air. Holding on to center, this is air dodges just in time, but the thing is, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You get away from one kill confirm, Omega has like 3 more right around the corner, and now he takes a 2-1 lead in the set, 1 game away from winning back-to-back on taps.
Yeah, it's when you give Sheik Bowser back air, he's gonna find a frame trap.
Yeah.
It's gonna be strong, and you're gonna be scared. And that fear factor, along with the slick movement we've been seeing Omega employ this whole tournament today, it makes you even more scared, and it makes those reads even more potent because they happen more often. Fear is the great equalizer of players, and Omega, it being the end of all days, it's the thing we're most afraid of.
Yeah, and speaking of end of all days, KK Slider making his appearance here on this beautiful town and city.
Yeah.
Just a good signifier of like a good, well-run tournament on a Saturday night. A good capstone for it. And this is the one thing you were saying earlier. You don't want to let Rob get Town and City unless Joker's on the screen. I feel like.
Yeah, I think like there are some characters that make the exception to, like obviously Aegis in that last match that we saw with him versus Ricky, as well as like Fox on Town is broken, PT on Town is broken, but PT Rob is so abysmal for PT. It doesn't really matter. But honestly, I think any like high movement stat character or like a high side killing character, like both of these things being Joker, I think that Town is pretty damn good for him anyway. So
yeah, no, you're right.
Too bad. I'm actually curious to see what the bans would be. Like, I obviously know these guys really would love to go to FD. I'm sure neither of them really want to, but they might both ban it, which I think would be interesting.
It was just funny to ban it, even though you have FD pretty much right here.
Yeah. 1/3 FD.
A little bit of FD, but the siege is longer. Like, a lot of the part with FD that's bad about it is that it's so close and there's nowhere to land. Like, it's just hard.
Something about this off-stage play we've been seeing, like, kind of under the stage, there's something very multiversus about it. and I don't know if I mean that in a derogatory way or like a complimentary way.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was the coolest part about multiverses in games
sure.
like that. Where you get these, like, really, like, boosted recovery characters just doing whatever they want on stage. It's really cool. It's really cool to see.
It was like a more grounded Brawlhalla.
Yeah. And honestly, like, it's really cool when it's a niche character-dependent kind of thing, where it's like, oh my gosh, Joker and Rob can just do this for this long, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But when every character can do it, it gets a little stale.
Yeah, one of those weird matches where you can have, like, oh my god, let me shut my mouth. Dude, it is crazy that string ended and he just started it again.
Yeah, Brian has a really great, incredible talent for making the commentators shut up for once.
Yeah. Yeah, I low-key just wish I could turn a mic off whenever Omega plays, just because I think his plays speak for itself. It's just like, what do you want me to break down?
Yeah.
He's just stunting on your ass.
Yeah, the whole time he is just moving all over you and just taking the exact actions he needs. Like, as a carpenter with his toolbox.
Genuinely.
Yeah, it's just like, you just let the gameplay just speaks for itself, genuinely. Like, he goes for the right thing, he does, there's not really much to even just comment on.
Yeah, but Rob Slayer has something to say about it.
Yeah, that was a very smart back air to kind of get away from that issue, too.
And Rob Slayer trying to, like, catch his way through, I wouldn't even call them reversals, but just, like, scrambles and such, but wow. Finding corridor ones in neutral like that is so hard, but he just finds them very consistently.
Yeah.
And Joker, a very, like, precise character with his hitboxes and such, as well as his movement. Like, his character is not a bracket character, but you see Omega make these deep runs all the time. It's very impressive. And Rob Slayer picked the right character for a deep bracket run. This guy is good all the way through.
Extremely, yeah. He needs to go through just a little bit further if he wants to keep his chance of winning this alive. Has to win 2 more games and then another set after that.
Yeah.
And right now, looking poised to go to a game 5 potentially, depending on how this ledge trap goes.
And I love using that up angle vision to catch Joker's jump get up. That jump get is almost impossible to get your hands on.
Oh, good up smash there.
Right.
Oh, not gonna kill. Thank you, Town.
Town and Awesome coming in.
Yeah, he went all the way to City and he was
Oh my god!
oh my god, Rob sucks!
That's like the first time I've seen that multi-hit not work.
Oh my god!
And he's gonna get hurt! Oh, wow!
Dude, oh my god. Dude.
Oh, what a catch!
Holy moly, what a catch
Jesus!
from Rob.
Oh my goodness, and catching the gun out, up throw.
That's not a kill. Wow. Just narrowly getting star KO. Bro, if Rob Slayer lost that game,
I would crash out for him.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen that in my life ever. That
No,
is the
I don't
most
either.
consistent move I've ever
I've seen it once.
Yeah, that's
when
crazy.
I played Rob.
Well, you know, hey, top players have the issue too.
I guess that. I mean, finally that Zomba tweet coming in clutch saying, oh, Rob has inconsistent multi-hits. When your up tilt falling out combos into your up tilt again, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear that. Enjoy your strong champion and go home.
True.
You farm a C tier every week, bro. You ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, farms every week. Rob's trying to get on that Zomba level right now, farming a little C tier of his
And I see
own.
some inspiration there too. Those burner boosts coming out, even if they're not hitting, that's spear, man.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, he has the right idea, and eventually someone's gonna go high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gimmer, I know you got connections. Relay that message to Zomba.
Gimmer knows what's up.
Yep. Calvin.
We appreciate you, bro. But I also appreciate this just very strong opening from Omega right now, trying to make sure that this set does not lead to another one, and letting us all go home. tragically, one way or another, we'll be out of here soon enough. But I'm loving to see back to Hollow Bastion one more time.
Potentially. Depending on how the end of this set goes, Rob Slayer, the way he played the end of that last set too, he's looking like he's in it for the long haul. That's like commitment and like poise you have to have if you're planning on playing like 6 more games.
Yeah, and you can never give up, man. You
Totally.
have that Rocky Balboa spirit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some of that fatigue coming out, I see the Joker dash attacks on shield, but unpunished. But eventually, you know, you're not looking for that because, like, obviously.
Oh man!
That's the second, like, for sure kill Rob Slayer has had this set that just, like, didn't happen. That character still not cleaning it up either. Great DI there from Omega. Side B should do it. Techable! And he has Arsene, so he's still alive. This is the longest Omega song I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I think that if he had like gotten hit by an earlier part of the side B, it would have depleted the Arsene gauge to where it would have been a lot harder for him to recover. A weak back air trade. Okay, I guess we're pulling out all the stops here.
Yeah, and now after all of that, Rob Slayer is the one finding some disadvantage and finding himself down a stock. What a conversion from Omega.
And look how different it's done because that down air sweet spotted, or sour spotted. Now Omega has the lead in building momentum on the stage. It's a lot harder to take these comebacks on stages where it's a little bit smaller. You have to fight strong champions.
Building momentum, building damage, and building meter too. So even when Rob Slayer takes a stock, he's gonna have a fresh stock with like Arsene.
I never thought about how Joker just gets like a free super meter.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's like an install super too. It's a really messed up one.
Yeah, it's actually super fucked up. I'm gonna get put in burnout and I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
But wow, I honestly, the way he's been using his up air drag downs has been it's such a treat to watch.
Yeah.
These long extended up airs.
All of the drag downs, the fair ones, the up airs as you mentioned, just really well done by Omega. Just that pressure that he's bringing.
And Rob's getting a little bit greedy on that late air.
Yeah.
Omega had really good DI on it, so he didn't quite get to confirm on it. But he can get the perfect Spinair side B and hang thrice expeditious.
And now Arsene's out, and Rob Slayer's on his last stock. That back air, not gonna kill, but that is just a very unfortunate position for Rob Slayer to be in. Needs to find this stock very quickly. They have to watch out for that counter too.
And I like that. He went for like a fake bird or something. The fake goes in going low and then comes to 2-frame with it.
Oh, wow.
We almost just saw on tap 8 complete just right then.
I love that beard resolution. Get him out of the way. A little forward throw.
Oh, the tether cancels?
God, he's moving so clean right now. This is Omega's tournament to win. Rob Slayer needs to pull out all the stops right now.
This is like round 1 movement, not grand finals.
Oh my! Round 1 DI taking us to the final stop.
That's right. Rob Slayer at 109% Omega fresh stock. Comes down to this moment. One good Rob string could see a set 2, but the Rebels guard comes in clutch.
Dude,
that's huge. He's about to get Arsene.
I know he is so close to getting Arsene. This is about to get so much harder for him. That's it with a side B. Gonna die. It felt just livable for like a half second, but that is a bracket reset, and Rob Slayer from losing to lost pre-top 16 is now in a second set of grand finals.
I think this is his 8th or 9th set in a row.
Wow,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Ridiculous
Against
Omega. That guy's like the best player in the Southeast.
Yeah, that close of a game 5 against the #1 seed, one of the best players in the Southeast. That's in a setting like this where it is rowdy, everyone is so into it. It is just Rob Slayer's mental is just it is indomitable right now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's one of those, like, I feel this sometimes. Sometimes the crowd gets you going.
Yeah.
For you or against you, like that kind of like volume, that energy can definitely be a power up for some players. And I think Rob Slayer might be tapping into some of that energy right now as we take ourselves into the first game of the reset of on tap 8.
I want a Battlefield to start things off here. This is interesting. I feel like you were saying earlier, I feel like usually Elena's kind of like PS2 go next.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pulling out all the stops, but they want it bad.
Yes.
They want it bad.
They want it horrendously.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta respect it. I love to see it. I really feel like it's a treat to watch this right now.
I'm overjoyed we get another set of this, like, legitimately. This is a...
Did Rob Slayer just too friendly while it's on the stage?
Bro, I think it's just a little bit, yeah.
Man. But Omega finally catches some momentum. This is the Rob Slayer show for a little bit. He was looking like Rob for a minute there. He was getting slayed. Some good tracking, and honestly, He's falling to the Battlefield zoner trap where you're like, oh, I can maneuver around the platforms, and then you remember that you're playing Smash Ultimate, and it's the platforms of death and doom and blue.
Yeah. and he got hit with the gyro of loser stock too. Just got pushed a little too far for that tether to hit, and he lost all that Arsene meter for it too. This is as good of a start for Rob Slayer as you can imagine.
Oh, and getting a little hasty with that sort of like the defensive option read with the Nair, but obviously still keeps catching himself in a good position because he's not taking too much damage at the front, but that's what he works.
And that's like a mark of two players that probably play each other like a lot. They kind of know what the habit is. I feel like Omega kind of like knew that he was going to go for that Nair.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh, but he catches that jump off the ledge!
And no Arsene to speak of.
Oh, this is really bad.
Oh, what a snipe!
Not even trying to push him away. I think he might have just been dead, but that gyro just got sealed the deal, and now Rob Slayer 3 stocks to 1.
And Battlefield's high ceiling, making sure that Rob never ever dies to that un-Arsene-less up smash. And wow, even though he's hitting Arsene, he's taking it away just as fast.
You would not think that Rob Slayer was looking death in the face in the end of that first set the way that this game 1 and the reset's going.
But sometimes when you come so close and you pull yourself way back into defeat, you just feel so much, like that momentum carries so much harder than a 3-0 in the first set, you know?
Arsene offline, and he catches him with an up air just in time too. Omega finds the landing, holding on a gyro, just gonna get rid of it.
And we might be seeing another 3-stock here, unless Omega has something to say about it right now. It's a little bit of a back air.
Scooped him, yep.
Wow.
Hagen does.
Yeah. And it was beautiful. It was the blueberry lemon summer flavor. Bring that back, please. I miss it so much.
Oh, it sounds delicious. No free promo though. Bluebell better.
Hey.
You're out.
I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that right now. I'm gonna get upset. I don't want to get upset. Have a good time.
Only one upset potential on the board right now, and that's going to be Rob Slayer over Omega, pending the rest of the set. Arsene is online, but this is a really big deficit for Omega in this first game.
If he were to manage to win this game, I would cry. I would cry real tears. On stream. I'd have production put the cam on
it would be such a crazy win, but going for the Cola counter and just going to eat everything for it, flying to that left side of the blast zone. And Rob Slayer, 2 games away from what looked like a surefire Omega victory in that first set early on, from being crowned the new on-tap champion.
And that's kind of been the logical conclusion to the American air dodge.
Yeah.
Is
the Cola counter. Yeah,
because the American playstyle is embodied by Cola, and even more aggressive than an air dodge. It's trying to hit you for trying to hit them. You know, it's just the way it goes.
Definitely.
Finding ourselves on Battlefield yet again. I'm curious on I know he had a lot of really cool drag down extensions and all that on the last Battlefield stage. He was really cooking on it, but it seems that Rob Slayer has total control over the ground and the air, and this with his big buttons on the stage. I need to get in his head. I need to understand why. But obviously, Omega put my words to rest. Strong start. Even though he took some damage at the beginning, I mean, he's been in for a good bit.
Oh my god.
Catching a neutral get up.
Yeah.
Off the mistap, no less.
Had time to charge it up, too.
Yeah. Milking that damage, but a little downer up smash. Not quite killing.
Yeah, Rob Slayer milking that control stick for every ounce of DI he could get out of it. Gonna solve it into the up air, though, nonetheless. Omega getting another stock, taking the lead in the second game. Rob Slayer trying to close it up a little bit, but that time the counter is gonna come in handy.
Yeah. Sometimes it works. You know, if it fits, it chips, man. You gotta make it happen.
And Joker counter is just so strong.
It is, but front back air,
stronger.
Very strong.
Yeah.
That one Zomba Genesis.
Yeah, it wins Zomba every tournament he's ever been at. It's called the Zombear for a reason.
Low key, yeah.
And he stopped going.
Yeah.
And he stopped going for that up air or up B frame trap off of his up air joy, I think he started to realize that Rob Slayer is kind of getting down for free a lot more often than otherwise.
Oh, look at these parries from Omega though.
And it didn't matter.
Yeah.
He parried it and he got down tilted, man.
He's like, I'm just gonna let go of shield at the right time.
Yeah. It's that up B nair safety thing.
Yeah.
With Rob. I think Anathema discovered it. Love that guy.
Yeah.
I love you, Steven. Man. Come back.
Fair no send him Rob Slayer right onto the right side. I'm gonna try to catch him slipping on the recovery. Rob's recovery is linear, but he has a lot of options to slow the pace of that linear recovery. It's like a modular linear recovery.
Yeah, and a little down tilt trade into up smash. That might be a Rage exclusive.
Yeah.
feels like it for sure, and Rob Slayer is angry right now. Wants to go up 2-0. This would be a huge lead. Potentially too much for Omega to come back from.
And Rob coming up the corner, if you give him any room to breathe, he will be daring all over you. He'll be all up in your grill as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah. And if any character can cheese this, it's Rob. Rob doesn't even need to play this honestly.
I mean,
he can just go for cheese.
The end of the last set was literally just nair on neutral, get him at 50, and he died.
That's true.
Oh my god. Both of these players are just dribbling all over each other. It's crazy. Oh
my
god! Rob Slayer, are you kidding me?
This man is a menace.
They don't call him the Slayer for nothing. That was brutal. That was a fatality.
Someone just fell on the ground. Is he alright? Someone give this man a doctor.
A civil war brewing in Georgia. Casualty on the floor.
Someone give this man some medical attention, brother.
We gotta get the Is there a doctor?
That is my job. That is my job. Oh my, dude!
Someone needs a doctor for Omega's mental too, man. That would be destructive.
It's a good thing I'm opting for play-by-play for this set because I am at a loss for words for anything to like delve into. That was ridiculous. We need production to bring the replays back for just like one moment. That was beautiful.
Sometimes you don't even need the play-by-play. It just speaks for itself. And
genuinely.
That moment was just, oh my god.
Dude, I like to do analysis commentary, man, but I can't analyze. Everything happens too quickly.
That was pure intuition. I don't even know if there's anything you can analyze.
Hey, there's nothing to talk about, man. You smacked him up.
Oh!
And we got a man flopping on the ground like a fish.
We got convulsions on the floor here. You're talking about rage in the match. We've got a rage in the venue.
Oh my gosh.
And Omega channeling some of that rage, trying to climb back a little bit, make this set his, but a little down tilt tech chase action, bringing it back to an even stocks. 2-2, 0-0. Let's see what can happen. And these games are so close, and then Rob Slayer just brings it out of just nothing. He just finds the right hit every time to take that stock sub 50. But Omega mounting some momentum, not feeling discouraged one bit. Bringing back those up Bs back into the fray to catch those juggles. Every little bit of damage matters, and I'm loving to see that fight still in him.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he had that set, and all of a sudden, Rob Slayer's won 3 games in a row to bring it back. You'd imagine that Omega would be feeling a little down, but he's not looking startled at all right now, losing in the face.
And that's a separator, really, for, like I said, like for a match like this, for a grand finals, you need that. You cannot crumble because you lost the first set. You still have another best of 5. Like, Omega can win 3 games here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Certainly not out of the picture. But the way Rob Slayer's been playing, it's a mountain.
Yeah, it's a mountain to climb, and also the mountain shows up last stock every time. You don't get to look at it until the end.
And here we see the fault line is forming too, and the plates are starting to push upward too.
Yeah.
This guy's playing like it's San Francisco.
Yeah.
Not just a wildfire, it's an earthquake.
Yeah, there's a fault line, but there's no shakiness in Rob Slayer's play right now. Just hanging out here on the ledge.
And it's not even Omega's fault.
I know.
He's trying to make it happen, and he's doing his best. And honestly, I'm seeing a lot of that momentum and a lot of that safety carried through from the last 2 games. Like, he's seeing it as information, and there's no amount of information that can save you from down throw up air mix.
And just like that, and that sounds like a good lead for Omega, and it's just even again.
Yeah. It's just, these guys are too scrappy, man. They're scrappy dude. I hate that guy. That guy's
wow.
And a nice little Rebels guard to deter that. But not quite getting the down conversion he was looking for. I'm loving to see these grab extensions. Double up air.
Almost got hit with the day 1.
And a little bit of momentum coming back in front. This is what's scary about it. Oh, and another down air trying to go for a double flat tech chase.
I like Omega just getting the hell out of there.
Oh,
He's getting the hell out of this map right now, taking
exactly.
that game 3.
Yeah, no, that was good. He saw like the future where Rob Slayer's holding up the pop bonus.
Yeah.
And he was like, we need to push this back at least a game.
Yeah.
Because he got out of there. He won neutral. He just pushed him to that top blast zone. Very, very good cleanup job. From Omega.
And a lot of the time, I think that we'll see Omega, like, he had those really good, like, single, like, up air extensions and all that, and they lead to a ton of damage, but it gets you pumped in a way that makes you want to fish
Yes.
in a certain way. And also just like extend in a way that is unsafe. And a lot of it did pay off, and a lot of it cost him those first 2 games of this set. And just finding yourself in positions where Rob Slayer got you at the ledge, and he's gonna nair, and you're gonna get hit by it and die at 30. It's just the way it is. Some things are inevitable. Death, taxes, hey, make sure to file your taxes. Left play April 15th.
That's coming up.
And then Rob Nair comes against you right after me.
Yeah.
And that shit is the truth.
And it usually leads to one of the other things too.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. But to be fair, Rob Slayer's done with his taxes because he's been nairing a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. I will say Omega these last 2 games has been doing a much better job of getting the first part of the damage done, taking the lead kind of early. He just needs to get kind of more considered closing these stocks out because Rob Slayer's been right on his tail every time.
Yeah, he got his W2 already.
And as Rob Slayer, like Rob is big, obviously, but Rob also, because he's big, he's heavier, and it gets him a little, it gives Omega a little more trouble finding those kills and those early like swings of damage and stuff. Yeah, but not quite taking it like that last time. Oh, wobbled!
Oh, wait a minute!
Wobbled him! Oh, he wobbled him!
Oh, not gonna kill.
Yeah.
As you said, that's never gonna kill on this stage.
Yeah, he could have gone for what? 15 more reps. I think he would have gotten it.
Yeah, he said Pablo wasn't that big. We'll just go for the damage, and he finally gets it anyway. A much simpler kill confirmed than 15 drag down up airs in a row.
And it's nigh impossible to make sure you tech that forward air. Like you have to read that you're gonna get hit.
Exactly.
Dude, I love Larry Lurd.
What about everyone just went totally quiet when Larry Lurd got brought up? Everyone had good for Larry Lurd, guys.
Feels the aura.
No, you'll get flashback by Larry's microphone every once in a while.
Hold on. Larry Lurd impression?
Wow, that was a nice back air. It's like he's here in the room with us, guys. You can feel the spirit of the Lurd.
Oh my gosh.
Feels the Lurd.
Yeah, man. Speaking of the spirit, Arsene leaving, but not after, not before rather, taking 2 of those Rob Slayer stocks.
And it's some beautiful stuff we're seeing here from Omega, finally clawing his way, hopefully to a game 5 here. But his jump's getting catched left and right. Joker's a jumper, man.
He's just hanging out here at the ledge. Omega trying to find his way to another stock. Oh, grabs him with a command grab. Grab down up here.
Just a little. He earned that, man.
It was just a little off the mark to get the kill. Rob Slayer looking poised to potentially take this Omega stock, but now Arsene's online.
That's the perfect time to get Arsene when you're already mid-ground.
Yep. All right,
this is the mini game there on the DI.
He cleaned it up. Arsene's gone. Rob Slayer. It's possible for him to win this set right now. Omega needs to keep a little bit more pressure to force this game 5.
His A guy use is just so good. I don't know how to find it like that. It's crazy. And he's finding a big juggle, but
Wow!
Never gonna kill! It's never gonna kill, folks!
Not yet.
Oh my god!
Not with the big guy behind him.
By the training room.
There is one thing that might kill, but Omega is trying to keep him away. He does not want Rob Slayer to throw out the spinny arms.
Yeah, and he's got no gyros, so it's a lot harder to find, but he texts the 4-1 again!
Oh my god!
Wow, Omega just cannot find this kill. It felt so automatic the entire tournament, and now Rob Slayer is just making him work even harder for it.
What a nice tomahawk, what composure.
Yeah. And it feels like the Jaws thing. Every second that like Rob Slayer is still on stage, it feels like imminent that he's gonna get this kill somehow.
Oh my god, the time down!
Good DI.
Yeah, perfect
Keeping yourself
DI.
alive. Oh, and it's for
Down air!
And the audience says it better than we all can. Rob Slayer, 3-2, 3-1. He is your on-tap 8 champion.
That is the 9th set in a row, all from losers. What an applause, man.
That was a ridiculous run. That was so crazy.
And
it
also,
feels like
shout out to Todd. He beat Rob Slayer.
Todd was the Rob Slayer slayer. Like from the depths of hell, he pulled him out.
That's cool too, because I feel like a lot of times when you see those long losers runs, they make it really deep, and then they run out of steam and grands, and it's kind of a wash. Rob Slayer though, not letting that happen. He just forces it through.
Yeah.
and he holds on to the very end. He's gonna be tired as hell on that ride home to Atlanta, but he's gonna do it like $400+ richer. So
Yeah, I mean,
good stuff to Rob Slayer.
That's worth it, man. That's worth it. That was an awesome event.
Big time, yeah.
All right. Well, it was a great time.
Likewise.
I gotta go.
Likewise, yeah. Great seeing you as always.
Great to see you, man.
interview?
I'm down. Yeah, please bring him here.
All right. I'll give him my chair. I gotta go home.
Real. Yeah, everyone, shout out to Josh. Follow him. That's _ peppers _ Somehow you found the only worse handle than having SSB in your handle.
I couldn't keep it in there. I don't play this game no more.
I get it. Yeah,
I did my best, man.
Totally.
Y'all have a great night.
You too, bro.
You too, bro.
Be safe. But yeah, we are about to get Rob Slayer over here for a winner interview. I can see, dude, I can see the smile already. This guy's so happy. That was so.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't, man? That is stellar performance from Rob Slayer.
Everyone's cheering him on. Get that chair back in place.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Get
came.
that chair back in place.
I'm glad you ended up getting to come.
Man, that was just a.
That was such a banger set. And what a banger losers run, too. I know we keep talking about that, but 9 sets in a row, man. That's just incredible.
Just an insane run,
Yeah.
Especially losing to someone like a Carroll player too. I feel like that can be for a lot of lesser players.
Yeah.
A little too much, but this guy, all the resolve in the world, brother. That was 9 sets in a row of like Smash Ultimate in 2026. You just won in a row. What's going through your mind right now? How tired are you?
I just want to lay down
Yeah.
in the bed and go to
Yeah.
sleep, bro. I've been up since like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, totally.
And after losing to Loss, I had to crawl my way back up. And it was really, really hard, but
Yeah.
I can't believe I beat Omega though, because I haven't beaten him in so long. So
That's really, and twice too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
2 sets in a row.
twice as
Yeah,
well.
especially in a crazy close game 5 that first set too. And what was going through your mind in like those really close interactions through the whole set? Because I feel like every interaction, you guys are just right at each other's necks, just seeing who swung first.
So basically, I was thinking about past sets I played with Omega and all the mistakes I made in those past sets that ended up allowing him to close the stock.
Yeah.
So I tried to do everything I could to prevent that from happening and play completely different than I did the last time, and it ended up working well.
Totally.
What did getting that reset, what did that do for your mental in that moment in time? Like, was there like a new, did you get some more wind in your sails in that moment? Was there like a re-energization? That's what it looked like. How did that feel?
It felt like I could actually beat him, because for a while I thought I could beat him, but I thought it would be a while from now. But getting that reset made me realize how good I was playing and that I was more than capable of doing so.
Totally,
Yeah.
And I mean, even in that set you lost, you were still playing like a psychopath. It was so sick. Yeah, it was very cool, man. It's just a good run all around. I don't want to keep it too long because I know you got a long way back home too. But what's next for you, man? What's your next big event coming up?
Probably MomoCon.
Totally makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, MomoCon. There is Dog Hack happening, which is like a C tier tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm making it to that. But we'll see.
What time's your pool? It's always possible.
Well, I didn't register yet. Registration is still open.
I see.
But,
Okay.
Yeah.
C-tier Reg still open. You guys do it different over there. That's
Yeah. No, registration stays open till last minute.
Forget seating. Who needs it?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You guys play each other all the time anyway. Who cares what happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter with all the DQs, with all the upsets, with runs like you, seeding doesn't really matter. The best player's gonna win.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'll save you the time. Sponsor this guy. If you got some money,
please.
I'm just saying. You all saw that gameplay. We were speechless many times in that grand set. That was just crazy play. He gets results. He plays cool. This guy, still Rob Slayer. Remember that tag?
I'm going to let y'all know that crowd in there was speaking for us, and that shows that there's an audience for this guy and that they will support this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, sponsor me. Please.
Yeah. And
I need it. I would love it, actually.
Totally. Any closing remarks?
Pretty much. I don't want to sound corny, but just believe in yourself.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I wouldn't have done that if I didn't believe I could.
of course. No, I mean, having that is so important. Like you lose already when you're like,
Yeah, exactly. I lost so much earlier than I was seeded to.
Yeah.
And I was still able to claw my way back into grand finals and win.
exactly.
So,
I mean, as soon as you go, you've already lost. low-key.
exactly.
Yeah,
The
so
rule of thumb is to not let the loss
Yeah.
make you forget that you're.
Don't
good
even
enough
let
to
it
do
enter your
Exactly.
consciousness.
Don't let it enter your thought. Just forget it and continue playing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Rob Slayer, congratulations. Thank you